The initiative that we're talking about today is one where the state of Florida, Division of Emergency Management, has provided some weather radios, as well as our charitable organization, the foundation Friends of Tampa Firefighters, have spent money to donate 50 weather radios to give to managers of mobile home communities.
Friends of Tampa Firefighters is a nonprofit that gives back to the community, not just our firefighters, but also to our local citizens. All money that we receive through donations or through classes we do, we turn around and give it back to the community and to the local firefighters through different training initiatives and memorial projects and community projects like this.
Tampa Fire Rescue and the City of Tampa's Office of Emergency Management devised a process so that we could provide to our mobile home communities and our manufactured home residents just an additional layer of security in the event that we had a very rapid approaching weather system that is not typical of a hurricane.
NOAA weather radio is actually a really important piece to any safety plan. We usually talk about during hurricane season, but as we're looking at a very strong El Nino this year across Florida, that means severe weather during what normally is our dry season.
Well, severe weather radios were made specifically to provide warning to residents of an impending disaster.
I always ask people, how many have a smoke detector in your home? And everyone usually says yes, but when I ask how many people have a NOAA weather radio, not too many people raise their hand. But we like to say NOAA weather radio is a smoke detector for your home, and when it comes to severe weather, you could be asleep, you could be watching TV. If we issue a warning from the National Weather Service, that weather radio will sound a very loud alarm, and it's going to wake you up and give you the necessary time to take shelter.
I think one of the most important reasons to provide those radios to the communities is because there's different. When you have bad weather, sometimes your TV, your cable stations, all that go down, and there's no way to know that there may be an emergency coming to your area. So to be able to supply that to places like manufactured homes and mobile home communities that are very vulnerable, it gives us another opportunity to prevent any type of tragic event.
It's actually what we call the voice of the National Weather Service. So 24 hours a day you'll get weather information on that weather radio, and we also have it as it's battery operated. So again, when there's power outages, cell phones could lose their battery coverage. If you have batteries for your NOAA weather radio, you'll get that continuous coverage 24 hours a day.
Oh, I would feel a lot safer, and I'm sure my residents would also. They know that I have it, and I would be at their door to get them out of here.
When an alert goes off, it will sound just like this, and that will give you some warning that there is an impending tornado in your area.
The alarm that you just heard before is automatic. So when that warning is coming out from the National Weather Service, that's going to go ahead and blare off immediately and wake you up in the middle of the night. Even this past Monday, we had that tornado watch that came through South Tampa. That alert went right off, right in my house, because I do have a weather radio in my house to wake me up.
You don't have to be in a mobile home in order to have the reason to get a NOAA weather radio, because again, that information is going to come through us. Whenever there's power outages, you can get battery-operated NOAA weather radios, and you can get that vital information from us in order to protect life or property.
Alert Tampa is the city's official notification system. We'd like everyone to register at tampagov.net/alerttampa. This is where you will receive official emergency notification messages from the City of Tampa via text, email, and landline phone.